Okay, cool. Ditch the segue. Okay, we are going to talk about LSG now. KL Rahul scored his second 100, and both against MI. His record against MI is insane now, 80 average, something, striking at like 140, 300s, 200 against MI in the same season. It's pretty insane. I think the last time this was done was against Gujarat Lions in 2020. He scored 200. There's some insane batting from Lokesh Rahul. Unfortunate that he only plays his A game against Mumbai Indians, and the rest of the time he plays like Babar Azam, in which, I mean, he strikes at 100 uh, per ball. But
Yeah.
yeah, thoughts on another KL Rahul masterclass against Mumbai Indians?
Yeah, did you say 100 per ball, by the way?
100 strike rate.
Okay. I thought you said he strikes at 100 per ball, and I was like, okay, that's nice. Either way, yeah, KL Rahul obviously hit 103, I believe. A very solid innings from Lucknow. I mean, there's not
Second
much to
100 were
add.
both 103.
Sorry.
Both of his hundreds were 103.
Yeah. Uh, Lucknow's batting is obviously very good. We talked about how um, Lucknow's from the beginning. We talked about we thought Lucknow's batting was one of the best and definitely the better of the two new teams between which are Lucknow and Gujarat. And yeah, they even gave Stoinis a chance once again. And as we talked about last week, he where he didn't perform, he continued uh, he continued not to perform. So that was a disappointment for us Stoinis fans. And yeah, and KL Rahul, he scored 103, and the entire team only scored like 168, which just shows his
Yeah,
contribution.
it was a bad batting performance. They only won that game because MI were the team they were facing, and MI sucks.
Yeah, it was a bad showing from them, and MI took it towards the end way too slowly with Tilak Verma and Kyron Pollard. They really needed to accelerate much earlier, but they didn't. They just didn't accelerate, which was it was disappointing because I mean I'm not gonna say they were in that game because it was pretty difficult, but they stayed out of it, and they weren't even actively trying to re-enter it. They were trying to take it as deep as possible, trying to do an MSD, but they failed because the MSD wasn't there. It was Tilak Verma and Kyron Pollard. So that was an L. They should have accelerated a little bit earlier.
Yeah, and another incident that I want to talk about that happened in that game was so obviously Pollard took Krunal Pandya in the first innings. In the second innings, after they had just lost the game and Krunal Pandya just took Pollard's wicket, he jumps on his back and kisses him on the head. Um, I think that wasn't the right moment to kiss someone on the head after they've just lost the game, and you've just taken their wicket. Maybe not the appropriate moment.
Yeah. Just maybe that too. Someone like Kyron Pollard, man can probably throw
Yeah, I
uh,
mean,
throw,
he's
throw
lucky
Krunal
Pollard
across the
didn't like slap
stadium.
him.
Yeah. What is it? He could have. There could have
Yeah,
been
a
bad
bit
consequences.
inappropriate then. Not the moment. Bit awkward for us viewers and for Pollard also probably. But yeah, Krunal Pandya does that a lot.
Does he?
Okay,